I mean, I just love Iris. It's the movement of wild horses. It's the tribe of crazy ones. And I suppose for such a long time, we've been looking for our tribe. I'm a church pastor, have been since 1996. And there was a sense of belonging to a people of God. But I never knew what it was to truly belong to a tribe, a movement, until I came to Iris. Even this past week, there was such a deep work of God in my life, as we've been part of Iris since 2017. But I felt as though I've stood on the edge. Not that anybody's said anything to us, not that anybody's done something to hurt us. It's just we felt on the edge until this week, where the Lord, in some profound way, did a deep work in our hearts. And I just hear this from so many people this week, that they feel a sense of belonging. And you know, many people say we're part of a family. Many movements say they're part of a family. But Iris, for me, is just family, with relationships, vulnerability, trust, love. I mean, I think some of these guys, these location leaders, would just in a heartbeat drop everything and go and help a fellow location leader. And part of our role is to visit locations. I can remember going to Krakow just as the Ukraine-Russian war started, and just seeing Siabonga and Dominique just respond to the crisis. In a sense, it was just so overwhelming, and just to see their love and their heart to do everything possible to help the Ukrainian refugees was moving. And the step of faith to look for a house, it was like unstoppable. They didn't have any money. They just have this unstoppable faith that this is going to happen. This is going to happen. And I think that's one of the legacies that Mama Heidi will leave, that there's just nothing impossible with God. We do not give up. It's not just a slogan, if you don't quit, you win. It's not just a slogan. It's something that's true within Iris. And I see that in these young people who are in their late 20s, just trusting in the Lord. I go to Istanbul and see Hudson and Lauren just laying their lives down for Jesus, who've spent the past 4 years learning Arabic and Turkish, fluent in both, in order that they can go to the eastern part of Turkey to minister to Syrian refugees. And I just hear testimony after testimony of what a laid down life for Jesus Christ looks like. This is no hype. This is no falseness. This is no vainglory trying to get glory for myself or for somebody else. All of these people, who generally are much younger than I, and that's why I hang out, I think, so I can feel a little bit younger. All of these young people are just standing. Actually, there's a painting by a painter called Grunwald, and in the middle there's a cross, and the cross is bright, and then in the darkness and the edge of the paintings, it's quite dark. If you look harder, if it's not obvious, you see this man, and it's John the Baptist, just in the sidelines, right in the corner, out of the way, and all he's doing is just pointing to the cross. And that's a picture of the people within Iris who have given up everything and don't want any glory for themselves, just pointing to Jesus Christ. And my wife Jan and I, we're just so grateful to be part of this group, this tribe of wild horses, of crazy ones. I think that's going to be one of our new values. We're the crazy ones, not because we want to be crazy, but because we want to be the special forces of the mission field, in a sense, to go to places that people don't dare to go, so they can know Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior.